G'day guys and welcome back to Ados the Great Gaming. So in this one guys we are doing the 76ers James Harden trade. So basically the 76ers came out and they said if we had a trade for James Harden you cannot touch Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid. So for the Rockets the trade I've done is pretty much a boost for their future. So I've just added in a whole bunch of young players and draft picks. So let me know in the comments if you guys think this is a good trade. So the trade I've done is Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, Tyrese Maxey, 21st first round pick, that's top 10 protected, 2023 first round pick, and a 2024 first round pick. So that gets James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Jerry Grant. Do you think that's fair or do you think it's too much? Let me know in the comments guys, let me know what trade you guys would do as well. Alright, so let's just see what this rotation would look like. So once again there's no power forward there, which I'd say if they were to get PJ Tucker, he would move into that power forward spot. Alright, so that leaves Ben Simmons, James Harden, Burke and Korkmaz, PJ Tucker and Joel Embiid. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might make Danny Green a small forward. Sorry, wrong one. Danny Green goes up to small forward. So that would put Korkmaz out of the rotation, but that's alright. I'll swap him out with Tony Bradley. So it's looking a bit better there. I don't hate that. I think that's a pretty good rotation for the 76ers. I definitely think that's a playoff team, if not a championship team. Alright, let's see what the Rockets would be working with. So they'd have John Wall, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Christian Wood, DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Gordon. Yeah, so it's not a bad team either. But what I'm going to do for them is I will chuck Tyrese Maxey into the G League, that way he would develop, and yeah, come into the season he should be right to go. Alright, so let's simulate through. So I think this team is definitely good enough to play finals here. They definitely should be contenders this season, so let's check it out. Alright, so here we go. We've started the season off fairly well, I think. Yep, 4-1, so really not bad at all. As they continue on through here. Alright. So yeah guys, what do you think? Do you think James Harden will get traded, or do you think it'll be a while before we see anything like that happen? What team do you think he'll go to? I'm pretty sure with Giannis signing with the Bucks he won't go there. Possibly to the Heat, but I don't really see what they've got to trade for him, as they said they didn't want to trade Tyler Hero. So yeah, we've gone above and beyond expectations here. We've gone over 60 wins. We've gone 66-16 as LeBron James gets the MVP. James Wiseman's Rookie of the Year. Spencer Dinwiddie, Giannis, Ja Morant and Doc Rivers obviously getting Coach of the Year. Alright, so does James Harden make any of these teams? He does. So James Harden gets on there, so does Joel Embiid. Alright, so Ben Simmons makes the All-NBA defensive team, and there we go. So we are the first seed in the East, as the Rockets do not make the playoffs. They finished with 34 and 48. So what are the Rockets looking like here? They were pretty bad in the power rankings, 22nd overall, and in the league standings, yeah, they missed it by a fair bit. Warriors also missed it, and the Timberwolves make it again, so that's another, quite a few times in these simulations the Timberwolves are making the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, but I just don't think my Timberwolves are going to make it. That's just how it works for me, yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten the rotation to 7. Get the guys playing as many minutes as they can. Seth Curry's shooting like a bloody champion off the bench there. Alright, so let's simulate the first round. Sweep the Cavaliers. Let's simulate the second. We beat Giannis and the Bucks. Let's simulate the third. We make it to the finals. Alright, just for this, guys, I'm going to make it a 5-man rotation. So I might actually chuck Seth Curry in at the small forward position though, as I think he will be better there. So yep, there we go, Seth Curry is in the rotation. Alright, so we move forward there and let's go in and see how we're going to go. So let's simulate with Simcast. Looks like it's going to be close, I think, down the end here. 125 to 115, so most people were balling out for them, so that was pretty good to see for the 76ers. The second game, we win that quite easily as Simmons gets a triple-double with 32, 10 and 10. Seth Curry's just shooting lights out, he's playing fantastically. Alright, the next one, come on guys, let's get the win. James Harden on the 76ers is looking pretty good. So I'd say definitely between Harden, Simmons and Embiid, one of those three is definitely going to win the finals MVP, and it's probably going to be Harden. So in the playoffs, Harden is averaging 39 points, 5 rebounds and 11 assists. Joel Embiid is averaging 34 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And Benny Simmons is averaging 23 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals and a block a game. So I'd say Ben Simmons is probably up there to get it. I'd say he's probably the favourite depending on who comes out on this game. So Embiid was brilliant in this game, absolutely amazing. Simmons not far behind. I think Simmons is probably at this point of time the favourite to win it, but you never know. Alright, so the Lakers with King James defeating us in that one. Should be a game 7 here, it is. So let's see how they go. Looks like the Lakers, no, it's going to be close. Lakers look like, no, they've won it. Lakers win. So we lose in that one. It is what it is. LeBron James wins there, and that'll pretty much be this video, guys. So let me know in the comments again if you think James Harden is on the move or what the go is. Yeah, so I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.